Thursday Night Football is on, and it's only on Prime Video. This week, the NFC West grabs the spotlight as the Los Angeles Rams visit the Seattle Seahawks. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. Eastern with football's best party, TNF Tonight, presented by Verizon. It's Rams Seahawks, Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And don't miss the Broncos and the Chiefs on Christmas night, only on Prime Video. Not a Prime member? Not a problem. Simply sign up for a 30-day free trial. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
It's going to happen all day. You're listening for a keyword. You and everyone else text it in, and then you're qualified. This is a big, big ticket. 2 premier tickets, priority entry, 2-night weekend stay at the Venetian Resort, round trip for 2, VIP access to the No Doubt fan experience. It's all thanks to Solomon Brothers Jewelers in Buckhead, Alpharetta, and Sharpsburg. Hey, it's almost Christmas. Maybe go to SolomonBrothers.com. Your next chance to win coming up soon, and maybe even in the middle of Sleaze.
So sad. Anthony Geary, of course known for his role as Luke Spencer on General Hospital, died at the age of 78. His husband, Claudio Gamma, confirmed the news, passing away due to complications from surgery. One of the most famous couples ever, Luke and Laura, remember? Their wedding episode in 1981 remains the most watched soap opera episode in the history. 30 million people watched that, Barnes. Jeannie Francis said that he spoiled her for other leading men. He was such a good guy. And you know who else had something to say about it? Rick Springfield. Remember he was in GH?
Oh, that's right. He was a doctor, right?
Yeah, he said, when my star started to rise, he never gave me any trouble. He said it just became a phenomenon. And when my star started to rise, he was always just a really sweet guy and really helped me out. And he said it's one of those phenomenons where it was so big. And I remember this on college campuses where kids would change their classes so they wouldn't miss GH. And that is a true story.
Nobody can really explain the pop culture phenomenon that it was because it was just so engulfed. Every magazine cover, even if you didn't watch the show, like I didn't watch General Hospital, you knew of those people. What was it? I mean, you watched it. Why were they so big?
Maybe the storyline, the romance, Luke and Laura.
Huge.
And I remember making sure that I did not have a class during that time so that I could watch.
I saw when that news came out on Monday, you were the first person I texted. I just knew that you were one of those people.
10 years before Rob and Michelle Reiner were killed in their home, Rob made a movie about the family's tensions, including his son. It was called Being Charlie back in 2015. Documented the resulting struggles. Nick co-wrote the script with a friend from rehab, inspired by their experiences, which Rob Reiner directed the movie, drawing off what he went through as a father. Did that not just foreshadow everything?
He talked about how he made that movie so people wouldn't feel alone. I'm wondering now, with what's surrounding the movie and how it, what eventually came, as we have seen this week, will people watch it?
What a great question.
Will they? Because one, it will give you a a real behind the scenes, because a lot of that came from real life in that, or is it just too much? And do you vacate it? This will be studied later in, everything from film classes to pop culture classes.
Now all these stories are coming up about all the pressure he felt, to be successful. But Nick revealed once that he actually destroyed his parents' home in a drug-fueled rage.
And listen to the one part where he kind of giggles about something he did. It's really awkward.
I got totally spun out on uppers. I think it was coke and something else, and I was up for days on end, and I started punching out different things in my guest house. I think I started with the TV, and then I went over to the lamp, and then everything in the guest house got wrecked.
Did you punch the TV?
Yeah, I literally punched the TV.
Did you lacerate your hands? I mean, that sounds bad.
Did you hurt yourself?
I don't even remember at this point.
Man, it's awful. Now their home will become the second biggest and possibly biggest attraction in Brentwood. Brentwood hasn't seen this since OJ.
Jason Bateman, who I love, and he's had a great year. I don't know if you saw, he was on the cover of Esquire. Jason now talking about why people may like or not like him.
I was such a douchebag. I had some, affected voice.
There's something about you that people love. What is that thing?
You really would have to ask that person, and then ask the millions of other people that are just like, yeah, that guy's not for me.
The first line of your obituary, what's it going to say?
I'm not answering that question.
He's getting backlash for that cover. He's getting backlash because people are saying, I can't believe you would, your people around you don't like you enough to say, don't do these pictures.
I know, like the hot Jason Bateman. But Barnes, you do need to go back and watch, because you've been telling me what to watch, Black Rabbit with Jason Bateman and Jude Law, because Jason plays the bad dude. It's really good.
Yeah, try that. I couldn't get into it.
Oh, try it one more time. Sometimes you only give things 15 minutes.
Yep.
Landman, I'm so into. Billy Bob Thornton being really raw in every interview. Here he's talking about what he has learned about himself after 6 marriages.
One thing I learned was I never had any business getting married. I was not built for it. I mean, I got married when I was a kid, just like you do something and then you realize, I wasn't ready to get married. And then you get married some other times because you think that's what they want to do and you just do it. But I was always kind of a playboy and a romantic at the same time, and they don't go together, so much. So you get so romantic over someone that you do it, and then you realize it's like, but wait a minute, I do this whole other thing. What do I do now? I kept doing it, and then you end up realizing you shouldn't have done it. So then my marriage now to Connie is, we've been together 16 years. And people go, well, you were never married before, over 20 minutes. I mean, what's happened here, I think at a certain point you realize this is important enough to overcome who you are.
It is amazing, as calm as he is, that he was married, 5 times before this current one? They were all starter marriages.
To overcome who you are. That was a brilliant last statement. Here's a show that I loved, and then it went away for 10 years. Did you ever watch The Night Manager with Tom Hiddleston?
Never.
Okay, season 2, the trailer just dropped. I mean, Barnes, it's been 10 years. He plays intelligence officer Jonathan Pine in the 2nd season, and it's got a great cast. Olivia Colman, Hugh Laurie is in it. Let's check out the trailer. It premieres January the 11th, 6-part series on Prime Video.
There'll be no record of death. Richard Roper will remain a missing person, and you, Jonathan Pine, will be no more.
I spent years creating you anew. It's time you get back in the field.
That's him. Teddy Dos Santos.
Teddy is smuggling arms into Colombia.
Calls himself Richard Roper's true disciple.
And I think British intelligence is helping him.
That's your chance to be a snake in their garden.
Roxy tells me that you're looking for investment opportunities. You ask no questions of me, and I ask no questions of you. Everything's trust.
It might be.
I had no choice. I saw a chance to nail the London investors, the politicians, the whole rotten bunch. Where's Jonathan Pine?
You have no idea who I really am.
What would make that show go away for 10 years?
I think, he was in Loki and a bunch of other movies, probably scheduling. But I have to say, maybe get caught up. I might go back and watch the original again just to get caught up on season 2, because it is solid.
Yeah, Prime Video coming in hot right now. That's who has Malice, the show I talked about earlier, which it has the vibe of White Lotus. The family starts off in Greece at this fancy villa. I mean, it's not a hotel, but it has that vibe, and then stuff starts happening. David Duchovny is awesome, and one of your Lord of the Rings people is in there. I didn't watch Lord of the Rings, so I don't know her name, but she's the wife, I believe.
Barnes, hold on. Now I got to look. It's because you're one of my
See, that's the hook. Now I got you.
One of my Lord of the Rings people.
Actually, no, not. It's Game of Thrones. Carice Van Houten. That's who plays the wife.
Well, I do remember that I saw the previews and I thought, man, Duchovny, he is back in a big way. All right, I will watch.
His Californication character-ish.
Exactly. That's what I thought. See, we're getting you caught up for the holidays. You got all sorts of things to watch on your list. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Hey, y'all, it's Lainey Wilson. St. Jude gives kids with cancer the chance they deserve. Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food. But we can't help these kids without you.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.